Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. Today I've come on to show you how to construct these Christmas ornaments. Now I've used the punches from the Christmas Gleaming suite, the bauble punches. Of course, where are they? This one, and where is the other one? Does this happen to you? It's not that one. Oh, here it is. I have a rack for my punches, but it's full and now I've got extra. I need another rack. So what I need to do is actually, I have got another rack that my punches go on, but at the moment it's got ink pads in it. So I need to buy more of the Stampin' Up! Storage sets so I can put my ink pads in that, and then my punches can go in the unit that was really designed for punches. And I will probably be able to fill it as well. I've got that many punches around now. Anyway, that's a digression. So in this month's kit that I have sold to quite a few people, I'm using the Brightly Gleaming set. So I'm using the Brightly Gleaming suite, but for this ornament I didn't use the Brightly Gleaming paper because I didn't have that in time to make my prototype. I had the punches, so I went ahead and did a class with some ladies making this ornament using, this is the Noble Peacock suite this paper's from. It's a speciality paper. It's actually very pretty. This is in the annual catalogue. It's really beautiful, and when it says speciality paper, it really is more like card, and when this is together with this, it's really quite sturdy. So that's really quite nice. So really was thinking, you know, all the ladies and gents who make things for Christmas fairs. So today I'm just going to show you how to put together one of these basic ornaments. For this one I added I used the sprig punch to make all these little wee feathery bits to make this go further. You could put loops of ribbon in, you could decorate it in any way you wanted, and you could use it actually as a card, and you could put white card on the back and write a message on it. Or you could stamp a sentiment and stick that on there too. Lots of options. But that's this was the prototype that I did for my Saturday class and for my kit. As I say, so those of the ladies who've bought my kit who don't come to class, who don't live close enough to come to class, this video was really for you guys. Thank you so much for purchasing my kit, and hope that you can follow my instructions. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to show you a stamped one using the stamps from the set. So what you need to do is you need to decide. This one was made using both punches, using the elongated one and this little short stocky one. So you've got two stamps that go with the longer one bauble, and you've got one stamp that goes with this. They really are quite beautiful. So what I have done already is I've done my stamping and my punching. So what I did was I punched out 20 of these red ones with this pattern on, the elongated ones, and for this one I'm actually going to do with it only use this punch. So if you only want to buy one punch and the stamp set, this is still doable. So I've done this one, and this one I've done it with Old Olive, sort of this one is more traditional Christmas colours, obviously this is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I made up. So you stamp out 20, you stamp and punch out 20 of these and you do the same with the red. You stamp and punch out 20 of these, and then you make them up into little units like this. So I have got a flat one here, and what I've done with these is I have used my scoreboard and I've scored up the middle and then folded them in half like that. So I've scored by lining up on your scoreboard. Say that middle line here was a line on your scoreboard, so you line it up so that the point is on the line and the top part of the hoop bit is there, and then you just score and then fold it in half. So for each unit here you need 3 folded in half like that, and then I just use Tombow. There's lots of ways to do this. Some people do it with their hot glue gun when they get to the assembly. I'm going to show you that you can do the whole thing with Tombow. I do have a hot glue gun, and I did use it for one of the ones we made in class today with the ladies, or one of the part of it, but to be honest, Tombow will do the job. You don't have to have everything. Some of you just starting out, you're just starting to build all your crafty tools, so you still want to be able to make nice things. So when they're folded in half, you're actually just layering up 3 together. It does get your fingers a bit sticky somehow. So but you want to make this sure that the spines are all lined up together and that they are quite carefully one on top of the other so that it's in line. And just give the Tombow time to do its thing. So there you go. This is a really good one for people who do crafts fairs at Christmas time. How cute would that be with somebody's initial on, making it personal, or you know, even just to put Merry Christmas and a message on the back. It could really be your card. You could put it in a box. I'm just gluing the flat one. So you scored in half 3 of them, kept the one flat, and then just glued that onto the back there. So there we have it. So I need 5 made up like that. So I have got them already made here because, you know, for you to watch me do that would have been really quite boring. So 5 of these and 5 in the red. Okay, so what I've got here is I've used a starburst punch, and again I've used my lines here on my grid paper to try and help me find the middle. So I've just roughly marked the middle of my starburst card, excuse me, and basically what I'm going to do is just pop some glue, a couple of circles of, well, sort of, you know, some glue on here, and then I'm going to take all 5 of the red ones and I'm going to pop them towards the middle. Whoops! The good thing is with glue, the wet glue, you just have you do have a few minutes to get everything in the right place. So just arrange them around your dot that you've decided is your middle. Oh, Janice. There's a wee bit fiddly till you just get them where you want them to be. And it doesn't matter if you press the, what I call the the fins down a wee bit. I think I need to move this one a wee bit, and it's starting to take hold, so I need to be a bit decisive about where they're going. So there you go. That doesn't look too bad at the back, like a flower. There we go. What did I drop? Oh, it's my stamp pad. Might need that soon. So once you've got this bit done, it's a bit fiddly till you get it just how you want it, but right, nobody's going to measure it up to make sure it's just exact, but it's just, you know, how it looks to you that matters, isn't it? So that basically that's that. Then I've got a bit for hanging here, so I'm going to basically put a fair bit of Tombow in the middle between two of them, and then I'm just going to pop this down into the glue. So I'm going to get something. What have I got to hold that down? Where am I? Oh, here's the end of this paintbrush, just to poke that. Now don't worry about the wee fibres of this is the Real Red curly ribbon from the Christmas catalogue. It is actually, it's a bit like a yarn, a wool, to be honest, but it is actually beautiful, and because it is real red and the colour matches beautifully, so I'm just letting that stick down. I'm going to stick a bit more glue on top, let that dry. I'm just putting a bit of glue in the middle here. Maybe not the way to do it, but it's the way I'm doing it today. It's not the way I did it in class, but I actually put the glue on the back of these. And I'm just sliding these in between. Easy peasy. Just use this to make sure it's making contact. And we just need to fit this one over the, I think I'll put a bit more glue on here as well, just on the shoulders of the bauble there. Oh, that one's jumped out. I need to make sure this one sticks. I mean, again, if you don't want to use Tombow for this assembly part, you can use your hot glue gun, because then you'll know it is going to stay. But this will be fine. It just Tombow is really strong. It just takes a moment or two to actually grip because it's wet. But as it dries, it becomes an extremely strong glue. Just making sure it's pushed down. But I should have had this on my silicone mat because it's now sticking to my paper, and right, carefully, because it's not, you know, it's still got to dry. Once it's dry, it really will be strong. What I'm doing is just poking this down a wee bit harder. Because I've put extra glue in here as well, it'll just take a wee while longer to dry. But do you know what? It's quite strong already. It's just this one that is just going to take that wee bit longer. And then all I've got to do is decorate the centre. So I'm just going to use this. I've used the smallest scallop punch, which is 1 1/8, and it should just fit nicely in there. Now, I'm just going to put some glue around here and hope it just grips. I mean, obviously if you're doing this at home, you can use your hot glue gun, or you can leave it in between each stage till it really dries firmly. And then I thought we'd finish it off with a faceted gem. And what I thought was make the facet, I've done it already to let you see what I'll do, but let you see what I did, is I've used my dark Old Olive alcohol marker. I think I've shown you this in other videos. So you can have gems in any colour you like. All you have to do is have some alcohol markers. I'm going to have to replace this one. Somebody's used it in class and they've been a bit heavy-handed with it. It'd be good if you could just replace the nibs. There's just plenty ink in it, but not to worry. It's only a pen. So I'm going to have an Old Olive gem in the middle of my Christmas ornament this time. You can decorate them up however you want. Well, there you go. There you have it. Now the video's short because I did all the prep before, so obviously to do it from scratch it will take you a wee while, but it's worth the effort. I'm just trying to make sure that this has made contact with the glue and not poke the pokey tool right through it. Sometimes holding the fins up a wee bit, that's what I call them, the fins. I think I was making a shark. There we go. Voila! Our Christmas ornament. Now how cool would that look in a box? Okay. If you want the dimensions of a box that this can fit in, then you need to buy my kit, because that's going to be the extra project that will be in the kit this time. So check my blog jazzledazzlecrafts.com for this month's kit. I think the closing date is Monday the 30th of September for the October kit. Have a wee look because it shows you some of the projects that you're going to get all the materials to make. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me. Please press subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notified when I'm making another video, when another one's coming out. I will have a few Christmassy home decor and ornamenty type things for you coming up. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon.